Hello everyone, I'm Cassidy, and today's show is all about one of the best things about fall, cozy canyon, or cozy layers, sorry. You can shop these pieces right here on 78andsunnyapparel.com, and if you're joining us on social media, leave a comment, and we will shoot you a DM with the links to buy. If you're joining us on Instagram, you'll see codes listed under each product in the upper left corner. Simply comment the code associated with any piece that you have your eye on, and you'll receive a link to buy. And if you're new here, you can subscribe to our emails to get 15% off. All right, so Canyon Cozy is the perfect blend of rugged and soft. Think textured layers, earthy tones, and just enough warmth to make you want to step outside or even stay in. So we're talking oversized knits, sherpas, and patterns that make you feel effortlessly cool. If you wouldn't normally categorize yourself as the fall person, these pieces might just change your mind. All right, so let's get into my outfit first. Here we have the Samantha Sherpa Coatigan, and as you can see, this is just a really soft and cozy Sherpa. The texture is just great and that soft material, especially the color. How that looks just gives you that nice and structured look. And then the great thing about it is that it has two nice deep pockets, which I'll always look for pockets in my clothing just since you know I don't always carry a purse with me, so pockets are a must-have. Then it also has these really nice shoulder pads, which gives you that structured look, like I said before. And then going into the top, we have the Total Eclipse top in black. This is just a really nice scoop neck with a slimming shape. And then as you can see here, it has a little bit of like a sheer mesh trim. That kind of just gives you that blend of like a effortlessly cool top for your everyday wear. And then lastly, going on to the pants here, we have the Eventide Point trouser in black. These trousers just give you a polished and balanced look with being incredibly comfortable. So as you can see here, they're kind of a mid-rise and super stretchy, which is the best thing about these pants. And then they kind of hitch right at the below the ankle. So I'm 5'3" for reference, just to let you guys know. So and I'm wearing a little bit of a bootie, so this is the length on me, and I'm wearing a small, I believe. All right, so now we're gonna get into the items we have here. So today we're gonna be talking about those, oversized knits and sherpas. So first we have the Fisherman Raglan sweater in birch. So this guy is just, a cozy, thick knit sweater. And as you can see here, it kind of has that dainty chevron stitching on both the arms, which is really pretty. And kind of just has that braided, thick knit sweater, which is just a fall quintessential again. It's one of my favorite, like cozy crew necks. It just has that regular, like oversized fit, which is amazing. And then to make it even better, it is made with recycled Reprave fibers, so it's also good for the earth. And then again, we have that sweater and just a different color, to spice things up. This is kind of my favorite go-to cozy, so this color too is just beautiful. I love it. Again, with that chevron, piping, it's really pretty. And then next up, we have the Whisper Pointel cardigan in heather gray. This sweater has such a sweet stitching to it. There's so many dainty little intricate stitchings with that kind of the braided and then the ribbed. And here's the back too. It just has that soft, comfortable fabric. And then my favorite part about this sweater is kind of the buttoned cardigans that kind of have those material covering the buttons. And then it's just a V-neck, pointel details, soft knit. You can't really go wrong with it. And then next here, we have the sundown jacket in espresso. So this guy is just a thick plaid layer that kind of walks the line between a shacket and a jacket. It has this nice button closure too here with these cute little buttons. And then also the great thing about this guy is he has 4 pockets, which again, I was talking about how awesome pockets are. So this guy is a must if you're into those pockets. And then, just this plaid It's just so fall, so cozy canyon. Love it. Right. And here we have the Wonderlust cardigan in olive branch. This is just, the kind of sweater that I almost always resort to. I'm always reaching in my closet for. It has that herringbone pattern with the chevron stitching. As you can see, just like the contrast in this sweater, it's really beautiful, and the green is just a really nice hint of color. Then it also has the button closure, which is nice if you want to leave it open, if you want to button it up. Either way works. And then this guy too has two of those pockets, which is great. Right, and next up we have the Big Bear quarter zip in ivory camel. So this guy is just, a cozy Sherpa. It has that regular slouchy fit that you really look for in a Sherpa. And then my favorite thing about it is kind of this contrast trim that it has. And it also has a really nice quarter zip neckline, which is great. And yeah, I feel like the contrast trim kind of just adds a little pop to it that not everyone's everyday Sherpa has. And just the fuzziness, I can't get over it. It's just amazing, soft, warm, and ready for wherever the weekend will take you. And then next up, we have the Woodland Puffer Jacket in black. So this guy is a snap up as well as a zip up, which is kind of great. It kind of has that versatile two ways to, dress it up or down. So this guy kind of combines the quilted with the soft knit sleeves. It kind of gives that retro vibe with this guy, and that varsity vibe. Be great for like football games, if you're going to like apple picking, pumpkin patch, anything under the sun really. This guy would be great. It just has that, warm fit with also just a little bit of a sportier look, which some people look for in their coats. And then next we've got this guy. This is going to be the Daydreamer Shacket in Deep Sea. The first thing that I noticed about this guy is how incredibly soft it is. It feels like I'm just wearing almost a blanket. It's got that soft Sherpa, and then it has that crisp window pane lines, which is like a classic silhouette for this kind of shacket. This guy also has two chest pockets and a very relaxed fit, which is amazing. If you just want to throw this on for, taking a walk on a fall day or really anything, this guy is an awesome pick and a huge staple for fall. Next up here, we got the Gemini V-neck cardigan in Mariner Midnight. This guy is so cozy and soft, and I love how different it is from really any other sweaters that I've been seeing this fall. It's got this like multi-knit stitching in the front, and then in the back it has this rib stitching, which is kind of cool. It has those two tones, and then it is just a nice cut V-neck with the 3 buttons. Super soft, love it. The color is great. Next up, we have the Aura Shawl Collar Cardigan in cream. So this guy has a shawl collar, and then a button up front, and the raglan sleeves as well. And this guy is made out of 100% cotton, which is nice. It's got that super soft look, very cozy. Love it for fall. It has the functional button closure as well, which is a great add-on. And just, the shawl part of it's really fun how it, kind of drapes over for that loungy, oversized look, which is great. Right. And then next up, we got the Port Mock Neck striped sweater in birch. This guy's been one of my favorites. This sweater nails the balance between, bold and effortless with its dramatic stripe, and just the softness. This guy's also a mock neck, which has been super in and trendy. It's got that relaxed fit and that, bold striped pattern that I feel like everyone's been gravitating towards this fall. All right, and then finally here we have the varsity button front cardigan in Heather Caramel. So this guy too is just a V-neck button up with 4 functional buttons, as you can see here. It's also got these nice cable knit sleeves and the varsity stripes. It's a perfect fall colorway and it's just that chunky knit material that everyone really looks for in fall. All right, and that's a wrap. We hope Cozy Canyon inspired you to find those just right fall layers for your closet and make you feel as good as as good as you will look. And remember, if you new, sorry, if you're new here, be sure to sign up for emails for 15% off your first order. Thank you so much for tuning in.